Welcome to this presentation of UPSL Soccer action, live on YouTube and presented by the Atlantic Soccer Media Group.
Welcome all to this UPSL Premier Division match. We're getting ready to start this match, but they're going to start first with the national anthem.
One final reminder, ladies and gentlemen.
All right, so we're now getting ready for this matchup between FC Columbus Elite, who are hosting UFA Lawrenceville. A game with somewhat importance here with the title race starting to heat up as we get towards the middle part or just past the middle part of the season here. And so it's going to be very interesting to see if FC Columbus can keep pace with the likes of Kalonji Pro Profile. And UFA Lawrenceville have been doing very well as well. We'll take a quick look at the Georgia South Premier table here. FC Columbus Elite, of course, in first place, having played 2 more games than Kalonji Pro Profile. They're on 13 points. Kalonji going to have some makeup games to make up midweek games that are going to be going on. And they're right on the heels there. They're in a perfect spot to keep pace with FC Columbus Elite, but really good showing for them. UFA Lawrenceville, first time in the Premier Division, doing very well here. Kind of creeping up into that mid-table area here away from the danger zone that a lot of first-time teams run into in their first season here. But that's kind of the way it is going for them here. Now, I didn't get a roster in time to get the graphics there, but we do have for FC Columbus Elite, Tristan Scheidel, who was a standout actually in the UPSL for a number of years, even before coming to FC Columbus when he was playing down here also at Odis Spencer Stadium when they were a rival against FC Columbus Elite. He's going to be a player to look out for. But also for UFA Lawrenceville, look for number 7, Obed Salamaron, and Carlos De La Rosa. They're the leading scorers for UFA Lawrenceville for this spring season of 2026. So we're getting ready to start here. And we are underway here for this first match, or the second match of the day here at Odis Spencer Stadium. Division I game was first in the stadium here. Now we got the Premier Division matchup. And right away, trying to find Tristan Scheidel down that middle, number 9 there. He's a player really to watch out for. So let's see how the game develops in this early part. Coming down the middle here. Shot will try to get on the end and feed it through, but it's going to be cleared out for a throw for Columbus Elite. Coming in, looks like FC Columbus Elite really have been playing very well here, in total control in these first few seconds of the match. This is the first trip to Odis Spencer for UFA. Going down the middle. Here is Scheidel in the box here. Back to goal. Looking for a little help. Tried to cross it through a sea of legs. It's going to be cleared out by UFA, however. But it will be a FC Columbus throw. It will be Scheidel with the throw in. Plenty of white shirts forward here. Ball bounces all the way through. Columbus unable to get a head on it, but they're trying to come back the other way, fighting for it on this near side. It's UFA that's going to come out cleared, but it goes out for a throw. Didn't quite get the direction he wanted on that clearance. Sort of a miss hit. And now it's come back off of the FC Columbus player there. It's going to be a throw in. Now here's Lawrenceville's chance to get into the attacking mode. And loses possession there. It's going to go all the way back to the keeper for FC Columbus. Cleared long down the middle to no one in particular here. It's going to be Angel Centino is going to pick it up quite easily. Well, goes down the left side here. Tried to pick out Salamaran. Unable to do so, but it's going to be a foul now for Lawrenceville against FC Columbus. Miscue there. Players not on the same page. It's going to go all the way back to Centino. Coming back out. It looks like there's a change in the lineup from what I was given. Nolan Daly is the center back there. It's not on the original starting sheet. Must have been a last minute change there. And here come FC Columbus now coming here. Got something going down this left side here. It's going to be kicked out, but it comes off the Columbus man. It's going to be a goal kick. And I'll try to get information on the Columbus players as soon as I can here. The more we do these games, the more we'll be familiar with the faces. Here's UFA trying to work their way out of the back. They're going to pass their way out, or attempt to anyway. Taken. FC Columbus dispossessed in the middle of the title. Now coming down the middle, De La Rosa Gets it out to the wing on the right side. Loses possession for a second, but it gets it right back. Fights his way through it. But it's going to be offside for Lawrenceville. Pass is just a little bit too late for him. So that'll be put back into play. Going to be George to put it back into play. Long ball down this left side, right to Scheidel, who's in the box, but he cannot reach it. It's going to go out for a goal kick. FC Columbus finished the season very well last season, and they've carried on into the spring 2026 season in the Georgia South. And they're looking to try to maybe dethrone Kalanji profile with the way they've been playing so far. Midway through the season, they're in first place and a legitimate challenger for the division title. Throw in for Columbus. All the way back to Aiden. Dispossessed there is Nathier. Coming around the right, Salomon tries to cross it down the middle. Jumped up and lost his bearings there. It's going to go to Columbus now. Oh, almost snuck that ball over the top there. Trying to reach it over to Matthews. And ball cleared out for a throw for Lawrenceville. Tried to get it through that middle, but it's going to be cleared out and passed out the back by Columbus. They're back and forth here. Not a lot of fluidity in the game just yet. A lot of missed passes, but here, down the middle now, it's one-on-one. Nicely done. Goal for Lawrenceville. What a great turn of event. Again, off of a mistake. And we'll try to take a look at it again, but off of a mistake there. It's come through. It's already been taken after a bad pass, crossed over the middle, and just an easy tap in from there. Gives Lawrenceville the shock 1-0 lead. Goal scored in the 9th minute. We have a Lawrenceville player down. But a great start for Lawrenceville. Lots of miscues by both teams in the early going here. And Lawrenceville was able to capitalize on one. A miscue in the middle of the field allowed them to break quite quickly before Columbus had any chance of getting themselves set in defense. And I believe that goal was by De La Rosa. See, those were the tandem two that we were supposed to look out for. Number 7, Salmaran and De La Rosa teaming up for that good lead. So how will Columbus respond? Right now it's all Lawrenceville. Now off to the right inside the box. It's going to come off of the Columbus player. And it will be a corner now. First corner, it's out swinger. Coming out, De La Rosa almost got onto the end of that one. Nice little battle here. Lawrenceville come away with it. Lawrenceville looking a little bit more confident now coming into it. Myers calling it forward down the middle. He's going for it. And as George gets it just in time. Nice little through ball, but unable to do anything with it. Columbus now try to get themselves out the back. Here we go. Scheidel tries to turn around there. It's going to be cleared by Centino. Here come Columbus. Trying to get themselves going. Manny all the way over to the left side there. Lost control there, does Osman. Tries to get it through. Challenge there by Lawrenceville, but he gets it through now. Left-footed shot right to Centino. Loses his footing on the clearance, but it's still almost got it through. It's going to be foul call there. Put back into play quickly by Oliver Gomez. Now here's Caden Rodriguez. Nice turnaround. Gets a little space on the left side, looking to cross it through the middle. Comes off of the Lawrenceville player. It's going to be a goal kick. Lawrenceville looking very lively now. The goal seems to really set a fire underneath them. Columbus still doesn't have that fluid motion that we're used to seeing so far this season. And referees asked, going to put his water bottle outside the goal mouth. I think he just may have miscued and tried to kick the ball back to the fence, but he kicked it over the fence. But the spare ball, that is. That ball's going to go out for a Lawrenceville throw. No real direction there. UFA Lawrenceville in the lead, 1-0. It's a beautiful day here today. Sunny and clear, some wind. Now Columbus down the middle of the park here. Manny with the ball back over to Nethier. It's going to be a foul though. Lawrenceville back, packing the defense there, trying to fill every gap that might be available. Still with the ball is Manny. Tried to cross it through, but not knowing what was behind him, Fadi kind of just cleared that out for a throw. There's a challenge there. It's going to be ruled a foul on that challenge against the defender there for Lawrenceville. So it'll be a free kick for FC Columbus. And the referee will march off the 10 yards. And here we go. Looping it in to the box, cleared out by the head. It's going to be a corner kick. FC Columbus trying to pile on a little bit of pressure here, get back into this match. Here he comes in, almost gets it straight in there. Cleared out. That ball almost went right in from the corner, came off of the crossbar. Ball cries for handball, ignored by the referee. Tried to swing in. It's going to be called now. I think he was going to try to play an advantage after that other foul. After that. Going to be an in-swinger into the goal area. Plenty of white shirts available up there. Here it comes. Fiercely put in. Almost goes straight in from there as well. But we'll take another look at that other opportunity from the corner. Sort of a blind spot from here. As you see, it goes over, beats the goalkeeper, but not the crossbar. Remains 1-0 to Lawrenceville. And a battle in the midfield after the clearance there by the goalkeeper. Coming back. Another battle here on the near side. Fiercely going after the ball all over the park, it seems. It's going to be Ali coming away with it, but it's going to be a foul on Ali. Another free kick for Columbus. Here's Griffin finding a little space around that corner on the right side. Tackled down. And ball is put out, but it will be a corner. Gets it in. A header just over the bar. Good cross in there, but couldn't quite direct it down. But another good chance here for Columbus as they try to get themselves back in. Try to take another look at that when we get an opportunity. Back to live action here. Here's Griffin. Cutting in, finding space. Now Scheidel looking for the ball back, but it's Lawrenceville to come away with it. Oh, flying tackle coming in from Manny. Gets it back for Columbus. Coming through is Ali, dispossessed. Coming back the other way again from Lawrenceville. Long ball down the middle. I think Sal Moran was waiting to see if he might be offside there. Didn't break for the ball. He was on. But it would have taken really good timing as FC Columbus were employing that offside trap for them. All right, here we go. Down the far side. Coming through. It's going to be called. Foul. Took his feet from underneath him. Another opportunity. That's going to be a yellow card. First one of the match. So another opportunity for Columbus. Plenty of game left for both teams here. Referee has marched off the 10 yards now. 3-man wall has become a 2-man wall as they look to mark up a little bit better in the box. He's going to cut it in, powerfully put in. Goes in! What a shot! Straight in for FC Columbus. That gives us the 1-1 goal game here. What a shot. He just cranked up, had plenty of pace on the ball, nothing that the goalkeeper could do to prevent that from going in. Well done here. You see, you think he's going to go for a head from one of the other teammates, but he just goes straight in. Goalkeeper flailed at it but could not do anything with it. 1-1. Fantastic goal. Well, I guess that's the answer now. FC Columbus have answered back with their own goal here. How will now Lawrenceville respond? Coming through the middle, Nathier. Trying to go here, Scheidel. He attracts a crowd, cleared out. It's going to go all the way back to George, who scales it high up in the Columbus air. There's Griffin fighting for the ball. Coming down the right side, Scheidel tried to get it through to Ali, but it's going to be offside. You see, as we get later in the day, the shadow starting to creep across the field. But beautiful weather nonetheless. Here's the ball high up to the middle of the field here. Pato got his head on it. Tries to run it down there, but it's going to be cleared out by George. Coming down the middle. Scheidel shoved from behind a little bit. He's complaining about it, but no call. Going to be a throw in for Columbus. Here's Nathier. Back to Pato. Scheidel all the way back in the midfield, trying to make a difference, but it's going to be a foul there as he fought for the ball on that far side. So 2 fantastic goals so far in the game, 1 each for each of the clubs here. Teams seem to have settled down a bit now too, looking a little bit more sharp. Ali, nice turnabout. Oh, kind of a lazy pass there. Puts George under a little bit of pressure. And he's a little slow to get it out, but he does do it. All right, coming through the middle is Nathier. Back out. Pato trying to get a hold of it here. Back to George. Clears down the left, right to Scheidel. He lets it go on through. Got a little bit of, Scheidel in plenty of space. Hits it left, nice save from Centino. Good approach play there. A half opportunity for FC Columbus as they get a little bit more into the play after scoring that beautiful goal. Challenge over the top there is going to be ruled a foul. It's going to go against Salmaran. All right, back into play. The left side, and it's just going to go out for a throw in for Lawrenceville. Sorry, I did get a partial roster from FC Columbus Elite, but not a full one. So I'll do with what I can. '27th minute, 1-1. Lawrenceville with the ball. Errant pass down the middle, taken by Manny. A lot of space. He might take a shot from where he is, and it takes a save from George. That's not as easy as it looked. Oh, challenge forced a mistake from Oliver Gomez. Going to be a throw in. Here's Griffin. He's got Ali down the right side if he can find him, but he's going to try to go through the middle, and it's taken off of him. De La Rosa dispossessed in the middle. Coming through now, Nathier. Little space there from Griffin, and another save. Centino doing just enough to keep things at bay there. FC Columbus getting stronger and stronger in attack. Oh, skipping through Salmeron. Nice work by him. Kind of a slow pass that was just taken from possession. A nice move around by Scheidel. He's got a chance to slip it through the middle, but he has space too. He's going to take it himself. Oh, good save there from Centino. Only thing lacking from Scheidel is that last ball. As he tried to get it right around Centino, but it was unable to do so. Kicked up in the air. It's going to be an offside call, though. See if we can quickly take a look at that other opportunity. Scheidel here comes through, beats the defender, but not the goalkeeper. Great play, and Centino has been playing out of his boots so far to keep things at 1-1. Only beaten once so far. Ball come through, a little bit of a lazy bit there. Oh, and that's a mistake from the defender. Goalkeeper's going to be extremely upset with that. That ball was allowed to bounce through for Columbus, and they take a 2-1 lead, and that's going to be a defensive mistake. For some reason, the defender, when the ball came across the top, he stopped. You see here, ball bounces and he stops, but not the Columbus man. Clips it past the goalkeeper and slides it into the back of the net. Easy peasy, 2-1 to Columbus. Great work from Columbus. Good hustle, made all the difference there. Coaching staff's not going to be real happy with the defenders for Lawrenceville on that one. So Columbus has come back from 1-0 down. Now they lead 2-1. So we're a little bit more than halfway through the first half. Looks like Salmeron was able to stay on side. He's still with the ball. He's attracting a couple of white shirts there. He's in the box there. Nice little layback there. Good. Oh, almost snuck it through. Good shot there from Matthew Burke. Here's Ali coming back the other way. Quickly put down the other side for Columbus. Straight offside. I think Scheidel was going to be offside there. Ali, another good hustle from Columbus. Nice turnaround. He's go down. He's going to go out, though. No foul call. Throw in for Lawrenceville. Here's Columbus. Now Griffin here in acres of space. Tries to get it straight through to Ali down the middle, but it's taken away by Lawrenceville, but only as far as Manny. Here's Pato coming over to Aiden. Griffin back to Aiden. Here's Pato. Down the middle. Columbus looking to pass back and forth, looking for a way through. Here's John. Here's Aiden. Pato over the top, trying to find a little leeway there for Osman, but it's going to go out for a Lawrenceville goal kick. So after a really slow start to the game for Columbus, and to be fair, both teams were sort of out of sorts a little bit with the passing, couldn't hold on to connect 2 or 3 passes together. Columbus have kind of settled down, and now they've taken a commanding lead here. But here comes Salmaran the other way. Lawrenceville has been very lively on this near side here. Coming down the middle here, Judah Myers. Excuse me, this Fadei, but he's lost the ball now. Here is Columbus coming back the other way. Nathier. Now 24. He's gone down. I think he went down on his own there. Here's Lawrenceville trying to get it through from Fred. Nathier coming through to John here. He's got Ali all the way over here to the near side. He's found him. Ferried in, cuts in, tries to find the spot in the middle. Nathier. Ali almost in, but it is Centino that makes the difference there as he comes and grabs that ball. But another threat from Columbus. Tries to go over the top there. It's easily taken by Aiden. Pato. All the way to Osman. Coming through to Manny. Got a little space in the middle. He's trying to see if there's anybody going to take a run. They didn't. Shiloh gets the ball. Lazy pass back there. Referee's going to play advantage here. I think he wanted to call a foul. Here's Ali. Scheidel cuts in, got a little space for himself, weaving in and out here. He's on his right foot. A little wide here, outside the box now. Looking to, bowled over there. I believe the Fadei. No harm, no foul, though. Here we come back the other way. Now down the right side. Got men in the middle. Nice cut through. Maybe offside. It is. The flag goes up. Not a bad one. Take a look at that last opportunity. We can come through Salmaran. Hits it there. And almost dribbled underneath the goalkeeper there. Could have been an equalizer. But George doing just enough to keep that out. Here's Griffin on the near side. Ball down the middle. The run was not made or made quickly enough. Maybe a little bit led a little bit too much. And I apologize, I do not have the name for number 24, the goal scorer for FC Columbus. I will try to get that at halftime. At this level, sometimes the admins of the teams don't get us the information we need at a certain time, but we usually get it on eventually. Pato all the way back to George. Over to Aiden. Down the middle. Nice work. Gets it through to John. Over to Manny. Back to Pato. It's Manny. Aiden. Challenged there, but he was able to get it off there to John. Back to Pato. Columbus looking for a way through, taking their time. Leading pass down to Osman. Can he keep it in? He cannot. It's going to be a throw for Lawrenceville. It's going to be a foul from the push from behind. Now Lawrenceville taking their time, trying to find a way through. Gomez gets it all the way back to Centino. And get ready for another throw in for Lawrenceville. Caden Rodriguez gets it in. Calling for a foul there, but it's not called. It's going to be Columbus coming away with it. Oh, nice little grab there. Coming through the middle for Columbus there. Pato down this right side trying to find Ali. He does find him. Very away from goal there by the Lawrenceville player. Caden Rodriguez. Oh, pushes it around, but he does recover the defender. Makes his own move to come over to clear it over the top. Oh, good little balance battle there. Salmoran trying to get it there. It's been very lively, Salmoran down this near side. And Salmoran is down right now. He's on the sideline. Looks like a cramp. Coming through now. As you see here, he's laid out there. It does look like a cramp there on his right calf, I believe. And a challenge there in the middle against Pato. And I believe we're going to see some plastic here. A little sportsmanship. So Griffin tries to help him work out that cramp there. Pato gets up. And it looks like the ref is going to come over and check on things himself. Salmoran is off the field. It's beyond the touch line, so they looks like they're going to put the ball back into play right now. I think Lawrenceville might have a decision to make here. All right, back to live play. Yeah, coming through the middle. Ali. Scheidel back to Ali, give and go. Defense in pretty good position here. Oh, but it gets through now. Slide it over to the left. Scheidel finds some space over for Osman. Over to the middle, caught in the air by Centeno. Well done by Lawrenceville to quell that danger. But again, Columbus looking threatening as they go forward. Looking to stretch their lead if they can. Lawrenceville a little bit on the back foot at the moment. Oliver Gomez over to the near side here to Caden Rodriguez. Tries to get it through, unable to reach it through to Matthew Burke. It's going to go all the way through to George now. And the goal for FC Columbus. Coming through Nathier. Nathier sort of like has a sort of an anchor position in that midfield. Over here to Griffin. Tries to get it all the way through. And it's put out for a throw for Lawrenceville. So his name is Happy, is it? Okay, we got a little yellow card here. And I'm wondering if it's because he came on without being allowed to come back on into the field to play. He's been told to go to the touchline now. Sideline over to the far side. He goes over there, and he's going to have to wait for permission to come back in. As the shadow goes across the field as we get later in the day here. Oh, nice little turn in the middle. Nathier again directing traffic. That midfield is really being a sort of an anchor point for the midfield. Here's Scheidel. Going to try to get through to Happy. Oh. Well ferried out by the Lawrenceville defenders there. Coming back to Happy. He's got a little space now. Tries to slide it in, closed down pretty quickly there by Rodriguez. Salmaran seems to recover from that cramp. Oh, nice little move to get past the defender there. Found him some space. Not a lot of options there, but he does find an option down this near side here by Oliver Gomez. Taken. Oh, took a little bit of a deflection there from De La Rosa. But George was able to adjust and make the grab there. Close to being a equalizer there. Down to the left side, Scheidel chasing it down. He's going to catch it. No, he's not. Or he did. It was on the line. Lawrenceville comes away with it. Try to work their way out of defense. It's Rodriguez cross field. Tries to get it all the way over to the wing position there, unable to do so. Manny back to Pato. Here's Aiden. Looking for their way out. Lawrenceville not really pressing too much. Now starting to put a little bit of pressure on them. I think they were content to kind of sit back and wait for it. We are in stoppage time right now. I think Columbus is going to be content to allow the seconds to tick away here towards the halftime. Oh, Griffin tried to get it down and lost control of the ball there for a second. Enough for Lawrenceville to do something about it. But here's Ali down the middle, trying to find some space out here on the left side. Does do it. Now it's going to be cut in. Battle there in the box. Another one for Happy. Another save. He's been very busy, Centino. And that's going to come back the other way for FC Columbus. It'll be Griffin with the throw. And takes it in the wrong positions. Referee's going to have him take it in the right position. Headed up in the middle of the park there. Happy gets it over the top there. I must know the origin of the name Happy. Sort of a 50-50 clearance there from Centino. Coming in, Rodriguez tries to slide it through. And there we have the first half is now in the books, the first 45. And a pretty lively game that started out sort of herky-jerky a little bit there. But as the game went on, you saw the composure first was met by FC Lawrenceville, taking advantage of a mistake from Columbus to get the goal to start the match off. But then later on, it was FC Columbus really coming back to do the deal for them, first equalizing and then getting ahead. So we're going to take it from there. And the next 15 minutes, we'll get some rest in, get some beverages, and see what happens in the second half. So as we go in, FC Columbus Elite 2, UFA Lawrenceville 1. All right, we're getting set here for the next 45 minutes of this UPSL matchup. Going to start it off with FC Columbus Elite in the lead, 2-1. After a great comeback from a goal down to make the difference here. So we'll have to see what kind of adjustments both teams are going to be making. UFA Lawrenceville did a good job in the early parts of the first half, but lost the incentive there as FC Columbus got more composed and equalized and then got back into the lead. So Christian Scheidel is standing over the ball. He'll get us started for the second half. And there we go. A little bit of a hiccup there. But it is FC Columbus that gets us going here for the second 45. Tried to let that ball go through. It did Happy, but rebounded off a Lawrenceville player, but it is back in Columbus possession. Comes around. Good effective use here from Happy. Holds off, but it is put out for a Columbus throw. Looks like it's going to be Scheidel going to go in for the long throw here on this near side, just out of our view. Some of the field and sidelines are blocked by the structure itself here at the stadium. Headed up as both the Lawrenceville players, defenders, fought over that ball. A need up out into the middle of the field here, but it's Lawrenceville comes away with it. As we go down, far side, Rodriguez trying to find something coming through the middle to De La Rosa. They fight to go through. Judah Myers. Over to the near side, Jabari Moss. Tries to get it through the middle. Ferried by the Columbus defenders there. Oh, errant pass there. Taken away, but an equally errant pass gives it right back to Lawrenceville. And here comes De La Rosa down this left side, or down the left side here. Tries to slide it through to Burke, but unable to make that connection here. It's going to go all the way back to George. Looks like a substitute is being prepared for FC Columbus there. And it is Happy that's going to come off. The goal scorer from the first half. Looks like he has a little bit of a limp coming off, so it might be an injury substitution. I have no IDs on any of the substitutes for FC Columbus, so I'll just have to use the shirt names, or shirt numbers rather. Tries to get over the shot. Nice little touch from Scheidel here. He's got some space down the right side and a couple of options in the middle. He uses one of them. Oh, tries to get the let the pass go through, but unfortunately the ball was behind the substitute as he came across. Good move all the way through. Nathier tried to get it through the middle, but it's going to come back the other way. De La Rosa from Lawrenceville coming down this right side now. Matthew Burke catches up with it. Needs a little help. Has found some help here. Coming through the middle. No, I was going to say nice little tap in, but and it's going to be an offside. Oh, just leading off. It was saved by George anyway. We might take a look at that anyway. And good little approach play, a half chance. It could have gone in. But he was just a hair offside there as he broke through on that far side post. Oh, another bad pass from FC Columbus. He's starting the second half much like they started the first. Oh, parried off there. Nice shot. Blasted out now. Scheidel kind of alone up front there in a sea of red shirts. Just trying to look for a way through there. Unable to do so. I had to play it back. And Nathier comes to the near side here. Osman over to the substitute. Tries to swing it through the back, but De La Rosa gets it for Lawrenceville. Now down the middle here. Finds a way through. Trying to hold the ball a little bit, but unable to do much with it. It was Oliver Gomez, and Nathier coming back the other way. Keeps it in, the substitute there. Manny tries to fight off Judah Myers, but unable to do so. Good little pass through the middle. Fred gets it through. Burke loses possession. Here's Nathier. Over to the substitute. Coming through to Scheidel. Back to Nathier. Trying to work their way through the middle. Now down the left side. A little bit of a lead, cuts in, tried to be held up, but does find Scheidel in the middle, surrounded by red shirts. Just too much to try to get through himself. Coming through, Burke was fighting for that ball, but Ali has it now. Tries to get it through. Oh, he's expecting Ali to take the run down that right side, but Ali stayed put. Here's Lawrenceville trying to work their way back out. Looks like they have a couple of substitutes for Lawrenceville. Tries to come through. Couldn't connect there. Tried to slide it through the 2 Lawrenceville defenders. Unable to do so. Judah Myers over to, I believe that. I think I might have. Oh no, that was the right end from the earlier in the first half. Last minute change for the starting lineup. Ali looking for a way through. Off of teammate there. Nathier, half-hearted attempt there at a shot on goal, but easily ferried in by Cantino. Now lots of space down here for Lawrenceville, trying to do something on a transition. He's going to be offside. And it looks like now it's Lawrenceville's turn to look for a substitute. And it was 23, Nolan Daly, who went off. That was the last minute change in the first half. He was not listed as a starter, but he did start the game. Daly did. Nathier coming in. And Vincent comes in for him. George with the long clearance, held up by the wind a little bit. Makes it a midfield. Rodriguez tries to get it going down, but it's going to be taken by FC Columbus. Pato is going to go all the way back to George. Now through to Manny. Pato. Back to Manny. Scheidel lets it go all the way to the wing. We try to press through. Scheidel making a run down the middle. He's trying to catch up with it. Defender did his job. Got between him and the ball. Little space down his left side. George backpedaling a little bit in goal here. Tries to get it through. Oh, coming back the other way. Kind of skies it, does Fred. But another good opportunity for FC Columbus as they're getting closer and closer there. Good action back and forth as they go through. See here, lots of space down that left side. And maybe should have done better there, get the ball down a little bit, but a good opportunity. Oh, down the middle. Decent ball there, but a little bit behind. Defender was able to cut it out. Now here's Jabari. Tries to get it out. Columbus is going to take control. Nathier. Substitute. And that's going to be an offside call. Flag went up a little bit earlier. Referee caught it late. You know, the initial thrust forward. Oh, tried to push it through. Salmoran. Oh, good shot, good save there from Lawrenceville. Good save from George. Going to take a look at that when we get another opportunity. I think they're going to try to throw in. I don't want to miss any of the action here. Corner kick, rather. Outswinger. Tries to get it back in. It's going to be taken by George there. And put immediately back into play. Going to try to work it out the back. And Nathier down through Pato. Intercepted by Lawrenceville, coming back the other way. It's Vincent. So on the edge of the box there. Gets it through. Oh, almost gets it in the goal. Almost rolls it in. And another good opportunity for Lawrenceville back-to-back. We'll take a look at the first one. When it came down that left side, forces a good save from George. And we'll try to take another look at the other one as well. Lawrenceville trying to get their own little pressure here. Look for it's going to be a foul. See as they get set here. About 24 yards out. It's going to have to get it up and then right back down. Wall being set up by Columbus. Arguing about where the wall should be with the referee. I mean, with these gridiron lines, it should be pretty easy to figure out. Try to right foot it, goes over. And see that other opportunity, one that just had, and just couldn't roll it, just missed it off that left post, the upright. And Lawrenceville is getting closer and closer. Clearance taken in, Scheidel fighting for the ball, but fouled him. Nonetheless, referee's like, yeah, go back about 5 yards there, please, sir. He went back 3. So here we go. Lawrenceville coming in. Vincent, the substitute, coming through. Now, Fred gets around, trying to get towards the box. Comes off of the defender there for Columbus. Will be a corner kick there. Came off of Osman. Taken quickly here. Looped in. Looks like that could have been a handball, but I guess not. Fred tried to work his way out and just dribbled the ball across the touchline. It's going to be a goal kick. 60th minute. Still 2-1 to Columbus. Long clearance there from the goal kick. Headed back by Rodriguez. Tried to turn it and it did. Sell him around. Ooh, a little heavy touch there, gives the ball away. Oh, and now they've been able to grab it back. Oh, cut down. It's going to be a foul against Lawrenceville. Free kick opportunity for Columbus. Very lively match here. Get a wider shot here and errant pass again. Player's not on the same wavelength. I think Scheidel was waiting for the ball to come to him, but he was led by Nathier, I believe, to go down that that left wing a little bit further down the way. Nonetheless, it's Lawrenceville with the ball. Now back to Centino. Plays it through the middle. Brave pass. Now, De La Rosa. Three white jerseys, but unable to get it back from Lawrenceville. A good little give back. Cut in, but behind the attacker for Lawrenceville. Good opportunity there. Goes begging for Lawrenceville. Another half chance for Lawrenceville. Columbus is coming back the other way. Nathier tried to go over the top. Nobody there but Lawrenceville players. Coming through. Here's Vincent, the substitute from the second half. Coming through the middle now. De La Rosa. Yeah, dispossessed in the middle of the field. Columbus with a chance to break. He gets, ball was kind of deflected. Tried to get it through the Scheidel. Scheidel was trying to time his run. He was onside. Vincent. Coming to the near side, Jabari. Coming through, Fred loses possession, comes through, Nathier for Columbus, Scheidel. Nathier. Back to Pato. Here's Aiden. Columbus looking for a little way through, taking their time. Keeping it away. Stringing the passes together. Lawrenceville having to try to run a little bit, a little soft press. Don't want to leave themselves too exposed in the back. Comes back up. Fidei does a good job to get it down the middle here. De La Rosa tried to get it back through. There's John Ali chasing. And cleared. Rodriguez. It's Gomez dispossessed. Columbus trying to break. Shadow trying to get into space. He's running for that space. Shadow, oh, just a little too much. Comes out. He had a, you can see what he had on his mind, looking to run into that space. It's going to be a substitute coming on here. His players look like they're a couple of players. I think Adi Fidei there was, I think he was like holding his leg, maybe a cramp kind of trying to seep in a little bit. Now it's going to be a corner kick now. Far, way out of the area near the goal. It's going to be taken easily by Lawrenceville. Tries to break. They got something going here down this left side. Coming through the left side, still in the box now on the other side. It's going to go off of the Columbus player and go out for a corner kick here. So from one side of the field to the other, all the way down. And then Matthew Burke had an opportunity there. Tried to turn it in, but the defender got in the way, did his job. In swinger. High up in the air. Tries to get his head on it. Goes straight up in the air and finally cleared by Columbus for a Lawrenceville throw. He goes, slides it through the middle here. George Flips it over to the far side of the field, looking for Ali, finds him. Ooh, dangerous pass back to the goalkeeper there, but he did just enough. Pato does find Napier down the middle. Whoa, Scheidel. Excuse me, that's the substitute from earlier, number 21. Sorry about that. Oh, good tackle coming in real hard there for Manny. Another collision as the ball goes through. Here's Fred, is well offside. Actually, not offside. There's a foul from earlier. Referee's explaining it. Little discussion there. It's going to go back for the free kick. It's been a busy week for ASMG this weekend. We had a Division I game here earlier. It ended 1-1 with FC Columbus's Division I team tying Calera FC, team out of Alabama. And now we have two games going at the same time here. Of course, here FC Columbus, who lead 2-1 against Lawrenceville. And Larry Weaver's on the call over at Meadow Creek as he's covering the LSA Norcross versus Red Top SC. And a very important game for both of those teams. Norcross has been struggling this season without a win. You need to get something going. Red Top is trying to keep their playoff hopes alive as we get past the midway point of the season. But here we are with Lawrenceville trying to cross it into the middle. Sliced clearance up the top there, taken by Vincent initially. Fighting for the ball here now. Good struggle here, taken away by Columbus now. Here's Scheidel, tries to outside of his right foot. Tries to get through, almost gets around to it and unable to make anything of it as Jabari comes away with it and slides it through. There's Burke, but nobody on the end of that. I think he was trying to find Selmaron. Here's Pato. So you try to work it out through the back here. John goes all the way across the field. And Lawrenceville coming back the other way. They got a little momentum here and some red shirts, but an errant pass there gives it right back to Columbus. And here now is Columbus with a chance to break. A little heavy touch there, but he gets it just enough for 21 down the left side. Comes through the middle, nicely done, but little heavy. It's going to go all the way back to Santino. Here's Vincent. Tries to slide it through. I don't think he tried to find Fred there. A couple players running down the middle. We're hoping for a clear, a cross to come through. Here's Jabari. Oh, just through past Burke there. A lot of red shirts, and they've been able to get the ball back. Vincent scoops it in, and it goes just left of the upright. A goal kick for Columbus. It might be a little bit of an injury right now. I wonder if it's holding his leg, I believe, there. Left foot, Jabari Moss. He's asking for a substitute now. Gave the signal there, so Lawrenceville is going to have to find a replacement there. Yeah, a little sportsmanship there. John helps him off from Columbus. Yep. discussing options there, I believe. Looks like it may be 2 players that might be looking to come on for Lawrence, or no, it's just the one. The other one's drinking water. But that'll be the end of the day. Let's see who's going to come on. He just pulled up there at the end. I think his leg is just giving up on the rest of the match here. Not sure what's going on the sideline. I think they were trying to work it out of who's going to be coming off and on. And they finally made a decision here. And we'll have to see. And we're back to live action here. As we get to the goal kick. Columbus gets around now. He's in the box. He's got his way onto goal. Lawrenceville panicking to get that ball out, but the follow-up shot was not good enough quality to threaten the goalkeeper. I think that would count as a missed opportunity for Columbus there to stretch their lead. And Lawrenceville looks to work themselves out of the back here. De La Rosa down the left side, finds a little room down that left side here, but it's going to be flags up for offside. And I believe the substitute that came on, number 61, Pierre McKenna. Came on for the injury, Jabari Moss there. Scheidel. Oh, nice shot coming in. Curved it just a little bit wide, though. Good effort for it. Scheidel's really trying to get his shooting boots back on. Prolific scorer in the past seasons. First with Fountain City, now with Columbus. Here we go now, coming back. Nice back heel. Tried to swing it through. Lawrenceville is adjusting in defense. Scheidel thinks he might try to take a shot from distance. Here is Scheidel. Tries to get it through, but Santino's up to the challenge there. So we got another substitute coming on. It's going to be a Columbus substitute as a couple of people are down. We'll take another look while we're waiting for that. Here's Scheidel coming through. He decides he's just going to take it himself. Cuts in and puts that right foot to work there. Just gets it off target there. I think the substitutes coming in may be tactical as well as for injuries. It's the end of the day for Ali. As we wait for the throw in here. And there we go. So you see the end of the day for Manny. He's been a willing runner all day, Manny has. Try to get some fresh legs in here. Crossfield pass, a little too much. It's going to be taken by Rodriguez at Lawrenceville. Comes in the middle to De La Rosa. Back out to Rodriguez. Oh, nice move down the middle of De La Rosa to Gomez. As they sprint down the side to try to find his way through. It's still in. Taken by Lawrenceville. Tries to get it through to the waiting attacker there, but unable to connect. And the ball goes out for a throw. Rodriguez to chase it down. Time becoming a factor now. We're at the 78th minute here. 12 minutes of normal time before we get to stoppage. And the ball's going to go out. It's going to be for Lawrenceville. Anything can happen when you just have a one-goal lead here. Here we go, Vincent. De La Rosa. Lawrenceville going to be looking for a way through here. Tristan tries to come back the other way. Looks like Judah Myers is kind of running or moved back to a central defensive position. He had been playing in a defensive midfield role. De La Rosa getting a little space here. There are white shirts around. Tries to cross it through. Vincent right there to grab it. Can he get turned? No. Columbus trying to work their way out of it. Nicely done. They try to harass Columbus, does Lawrenceville. Done a good job here, right through the middle here. It's going to go. He's up on his feet. I think he thought about going down to try to get a penalty there in the area, but it's going to come away now. FC Columbus with a chance to break here. Scheidel on the far side, running towards the middle, making himself a target. He's onside. And it's going to be kicked out there by Lawrenceville for a Columbus throw. It's kind of a tense situation here. So much on the line. Look at there, and almost just done by Centino. Ball came within a hair of getting through. Now coming down this left side, Burke. He's onside, trying to get through. It's going to be tapped out by Columbus for a corner. In swinger, headed out by Pato. Headed on further by Columbus. De La Rosa, long range shot off the mark. The FC Columbus in first place here in the South Division of Georgia, really looking to solidify their challenge on the South Division. Their main competitor is going to be Kalanji Per Profile, who are in second place right now. Georgia Revolution won today, 1-0, as they stake their own claim for the division. So it's thrilling competition, really, in both the North and the South. Angelus has been playing very well there. They're trying to get themselves up into a mid-table position. Played Georgia Revolution tough today, but fell 1-0 to them. Free kick. All the way in the middle, headed up by Lawrenceville. All the way back to Pato. Columbus trying to hold on the lead and maybe consolidate that lead, but Lawrenceville looking for that equalizer. And collision in the middle. Substitute being prepared by Lawrenceville. And another, I believe, cramp situation going on there. Oliver Gomez, looks like he's going to try to soldier on there. And here's the sub coming in now. Long range shot easily taken there by George. I think Jabari thought maybe he could catch him napping a little bit. Excuse me, that was Judah Myers. I'm sorry that took that shot. Jabari has been substituted. Vincent tries to slide it through the middle here. Does find some space out here to the right. And it comes off, Salamanca's cross comes off the arm? Yellow card. There's a chance that Lawrenceville has. They're getting closer and closer here. With Georgia Revolution's win today, they temporarily go top of the league. They're in the same number of points as FC Columbus, but they have a superior goal difference, which is the edge, although the first tiebreaker is going to be head-to-head. As we wait for De La Rosa, four-man wall. It's going to be pushed back 10 yards. What can he do? Plenty of red shirts forward. Curls it in, but too high. Another opportunity there, gone begging. So if FC Columbus can hold on to this win, they will go back to first place, sole first place. But even if they draw, they will go into sole first place above Georgia Revolution. But if remember, Kalanji per profile, although they're currently in third place, they're on 12 points, but they have 2 games in hand. Battle out the middle here. Santino quickly gets it out. Flag has gone up. FC Columbus is coming to the league several seasons ago and worked themselves into strong contenders here and are legitimately candidates to win the division. A little bit of time wasting there, but it's back into play now for Lawrenceville. Battle in the middle comes away for Columbus. Collision there. Columbus player still down, but Scheidel tries to beat Santino to the ball, but it goes out by Santino, who himself comes off shaken up a little bit. He's holding his hamstring, and Scheidel himself, I believe, has cramps. over there on the far side as he tries to work it out. Seen a lot of that today. And even the substitute who was in earlier, trainers coming out to see him. That was the player that went down earlier. It was after that collision. So we have 2 Columbus players down, Scheidel being one of them on the far side there after the challenge with Santino. So it's just sort of a game of attrition, it seems. Meanwhile, look back at one of the chances from earlier. We didn't have an opportunity to see with Lawrenceville. And De La Rosa tries a turn there, just went wide just a little bit. And sadly, the substitute there, number 21 for Columbus, he had come on in the second half. I think his day is going to be done now. And his was a result of the collision he had during that last move forward by Columbus. Throw for Columbus. Oh, just wasted opportunity there to bleed off some more seconds there. We're getting close to in the 89th minute here. Now we're in the 90th minute. We'll see how much stoppage time comes about. Lawrenceville. Precious seconds ticking away. A lot of moves down this side there, but it's going to be a free kick for Lawrenceville. Tries to slide it through, but it's going to go all the way out for a goal kick here. So still 2-1. We are now in stoppage time.
Stoppage time. 4 minutes.
And we're getting 4 minutes of stoppage time. Let's see if Lawrenceville can make good use of that to try to snag a equalizer, or will Columbus themselves stretch their lead? There's Columbus down that right side. What they want now is possession. Try to bleed off that clock as much as possible here. And we've played 1 minute of the minimum 4. Lawrenceville, opportunity to come through. Vincent tries to get it through. Coming through. Nice little scupper of a shot that almost got around the goalkeeper there, George. But he was able to stretch up there and get it. It was Pierre McKenna that was the substitute who made that shot. Came within a few inches of getting that over and back into the back of the net for an equalizer, but was not to be. But Lawrenceville still have possession here. It's Fred. Trying to come through. Loses possession here. Oh, it's a really unfortunate mistake for Columbus there. It allows a corner kick now for Lawrenceville. He mishit the clearance there, and it goes out over the touchline. So a yellow card there for Columbus, most likely for dissent. More so something he said more than something he did. And swinger. Too far. Vincent's trying to chase it down for Lawrenceville. He does find it, but he's sort of isolated down his right side. Tries to cross it through, easily taken out by Columbus, who clears it now. Tried to maybe break. Lawrenceville gets it back. Here's Judah Myers. Rodriguez. Now down the left side. Tries to ship it through the middle. Lawrenceville desperately looking to get something going. We're in the final minute of stoppage time, the minimum 4 that will be allowed. There could be more. Vincent over here. He's got to move quickly now. In the box. Little heavy on the pass forward to get past the defender, and now it goes out for a goal kick. Columbus very, very close to going back to the top of the mountain here in the South Division. Whistle in the mouth of the referee. Here comes Columbus now. They're on a bit of a break here. They could add on to it. Tries to get it down the right side. He does get it, and he goes in. It's a goal. What a way to end it here with just a few seconds to go. And it's FC Columbus coming back from a goal down and have scored 3 unanswered goals to go 3-1 up. We'll see what happens. I mean, you have so many Lawrenceville players forward. The break was happening. Gets it past, Santino almost got it, but he hesitated, which allowed the attacker to get the ball in there, and there we have it. Not even a time for the kickoff. So as we have it, FC Columbus go back top of the table with a 3-1 victory here over UFA Lawrenceville in a thrilling match for them. And they really signed their intentions on the division title here. And so Georgia Revolution and Kalonji Pro Profile are going to take real good notice of this and see what they can do to renew their own challenges for the division. So keep an eye out for that. We have a game also on ASMG ongoing right now at Meadow Creek. That call is being done by Larry Weaver. He's calling the game with LSA Norcross, who are hosting Red Top SC. And a vital game for Norcross, who are in a relegation fight right now as we get past the mid part of the season. So thank you for watching, and we look forward to getting with you during the week as we go through highlights and some of the podcast interviews and pieces we have for ASMG for the fans. Thank you.
This has been a presentation of the UPSL. Any use of this broadcast without the written consent of the Atlantic Soccer Media Group is prohibited.